Hello, everyone, and Madayaw, and Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. It is nighttime, still Shabbat. Tomorrow is a Sunday. Anyways, let's continue Genesis, because, yeah, I've learned some stuff, and, you know, TikTok here is not just a way of recording stuff or sharing stuff. It is also a way of recording stuff. I do that a lot for my Facebook. I go over memories just to, you know, reminisce, and also, what happened, how many years ago, what did I post. So it's more like a capsule of history, and I'm sure this will be too. So, which is a good thing because I'm using this to um, capture some moments. So let's get right on it. Yeah, we're still in Genesis chapter 6. And here God is very angry because everybody was corrupt, the earth, the flesh, everyone. See, all the flesh had been corrupt. If you what's this we'll explore Book of Enoch next time, and get more insight on what the corruption was. But a lot of this is idol worshipping, because the fallen angels and the Nephilim have taken over the role, or at least they wanted to be God. So they told people that they were gods, small g. Anyways, but not to worry. Um, God might be miffed, but he is going to spare Noah, because Noah, as they said, Noah was of the purest line, and Noah was a nice person, and he came straight from the Sephite line. So there were times where God is very rigid, I guess, about genealogy, and there are times which he is not. So for Genesis, you will see a lot of genealogy. In other words, the genealogy makes sense, or at least he wants an unbroken line. Later, especially when we get to the 12 tribes of Israel, you will notice that even if Joseph or Jesus's line will come from the tribe of Judah, it is not continued through the male line. You will see a lot of females, and a lot of these females, or at least two in particular, are not even Israelites. They just married into the tribe. But because of these women, the line of Judah would continue on, and the line of Judah will bear fruit, Joseph, which will eventually bear Jesus. Joseph, like Carpenter Joseph, not Joseph Technicolor Dreamcoat. He actually is not. What's this? Well, obviously, it's not from the tribe of Judah, because that Joseph's brother is Judah. All right, so back to here. So God instructs Noah and told him to make an ark. So here is the description of the ark. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Gopher wood is also almug wood, and some say gopher wood is also the nara wood, the hardest tree in the world, or one of the hardest trees in the world. Now, what's interesting about the gopher wood, the almug wood, the nara tree, there is a significance. It's not just God said, use this wood. Yeah, use that wood because, number one, it is very hard. It's a very hard type of wood. It did take Noah about 100 years to build the ark. He needs that much trees, and those trees are very hard. Okay, so imagine you're using very old implements to make this, and then you have to like pitch it, and then it's 300 cubits long, 50 cubits, and 30 cubits high. So it's gonna have 5 floors, it's gonna have rooms, it's gonna have a window. So there's instructions here on how to do it. Okay, now what is the significance of the gopher wood? Imagine the ark. The ark is this rectangular box of wood, that's questionable if it's seaworthy, but you're not even supposed to like go anywhere with it. You're just supposed to like get on it and get saved on it. The significance of the gopher slash almug wood is that this type of wood, that particular wood, is the wood of atonement. You guys get it? This ark is not just an ark, a Noah's ark, a boat. It is the precursor of the Ark of the Covenant. Because an angel seals them within, sealing Noah and his family in, and God makes a covenant with them. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that like, wow? Wood of atonement. So Noah is basically atoning for humanity's sins. They all perish because there is supposed to be consequences. But Noah, being a prophet and a good guy, and well, God loves him and takes all his family with him. So Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their wives, Noah and his sons, Noah and his wife. So there's 8 people on a boat. Okay, so let me show you something else. Right, so here is a research I did on Chinese characters. I can make a new video for this next time. But what I'm saying is that the Chinese people recorded Genesis in their writing. How do we know? This means large ship or large boat, a big boat. And look at this. So 8, this one 8, and then they just put a line there. So it's 8 people or mouths, person, people, mouth. Because, you know, how many mouths to feed? Literally, how many mouths to feed on a boat. So there's 8 people. This one's not just a boat. It also means vessel. See, vessel, container. So 8 people on a boat equals to a ship. What's that? That's Noah's Ark. Anyways, a lot of I have a lot more, but we'll maybe need another video just for this. But take my word for it. Genesis has been recorded by the Chinese, and it is embedded in the pictographs in the way we write things. Okay, so I know this term because my Chinese name contains one of these. So yeah. Anyway, so 8 people on a boat equals to a large ship, or 8 people on one vessel. So you have Noah, his wife, Shem, Ham, Japheth, and then their 3 wives. So that's 8 people. All right, so how great is this? So I will continue with Genesis and maybe make another video for the Chinese characters because, well, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, interesting stuff. And there will be Nephilim lore because one thing about the Bible is everything is cyclical. Nothing, if there was one author to this, if you think there are plot holes, it answers itself later. So this Nephilim is a plot hole, and it'll keep answering itself later because the Nephilim will never leave. And some say the Nephilim bloodline, which is still alive today, that is where the Antichrist is coming and the false prophet. It is in the Nephilim bloodline. Now, whose bloodline is it? A lot of people will say it's Ham's line because Ham does something very bad right after this, and it results in maybe attracting the attention of Watcher fallen angels, other Nephilims, because there were Nephilims after, and it says there in Genesis 6. Anyway, so yeah, we'll talk about that more. We'll talk about other things more. You will see a lot more Nephilims in the Bible. Okay, so Madayaw and Shalom.